I have to ask you if I only have this much time left. I definitely have to ask you about this Luke thing that just happened.
Oh yeah.
And I just want to know how you felt about it when you saw it and how you feel about CBS's, quick reaction and removal of him from the show.
Yeah, great question. I mean, kind of throwing it back to BB24 with the Kyle situation. The cookout sort of expected that to be a possibility. We expected there to be some fear in the season directly following ours that the Black people or the POCs or any minority group would be working together. But the fact that Kyle was bold enough to say that in a post BB23 world, I was like, ooh, okay, that's bold. Now on this season, Luke, did you not learn from the Kyle situation? And also, why are you out here saying the N word so casually? Like, that's most definitely a part of his vocabulary. And I was, listen, I can't tell Jared how to respond or how to feel, but it very much to me felt as though Jared just gave him a pass. He was also incredibly nonchalant about it, and then the way that it was portrayed in the episodes, because feeds were down, so we didn't get to see like the direct ramifications of Luke being expelled and all of that. We just know what we got from the episode. um CBS sort of like took Jared's voice and held him to be the authority on using a racial slur
Yep.
on national TV. So we didn't get to hear from Suri, we didn't get to hear from Felicia, Nicole, Kirsten, any of the other people of color in the house. We explicitly heard from the person who they knew would be the most sympathetic towards Luke. And, as a black man, his voice was more credible than most, or his voice is more credible than most on issues pertaining to the black community. Does that make sense? So like
Yep.
they turned to the safest voice they could get. And I thought that was kind of coaxing the situation and diminishing the gravity of the situation. However, I am pleasantly surprised with how swiftly CBS removed Luke. I did not expect that in a million years. I thought CBS would just issue a blanket statement, hey, the views of these house guests do not reflect the views of our network. And I thought they were just going to keep it moving. Although I am sad that Kirsten still had to leave.
I,
That was unfortunate.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all, but I did wonder because the fans were trying to make a thing about Kirsten saying the N word to Jared and saying, "Oh, well, if she said it to him, the word is the word, so you should get both of them out." I almost felt like CBS was very willing to let her just go through with the elimination, knowing that she was going to get eliminated, because it was like this will take some of that heat off. So
Mm,
now you guys don't have anything to complain about because they're both out of there.
yeah. From like a marketing standpoint, I could totally see that. But that's ridiculous. Like Kirsten saying the N word is not the same as Luke saying the N word. What?
For so many reasons.